The third round of the Saturday Advanced League in Canada brought us a huge surprise up front. Alfa Romeo lost their top driver Keston for the weekend and looked to find a replacement. A new entry to the league, Jagan, raised his hand to take the place. Qualifying began with 2 minutes and 53 seconds on the timer. Jagan set a time of 1 minute 9.06, taking provisional pole. The McLaren team notices that, and their top driver, Forensic, sets out to beat it. Forensic comes round the last corner, 3/10 up on his lap time, and he misses out by 1/100th of a second and sits second on the front row, behind the rookie. Soon after, the lights went out and both Jagan and Forensic get decent starts, but Forensic chooses to maintain his position. Their pace was strong and they kept their positions despite cars behind being aided by DRS. Forensic makes the tactical decision to stick behind Jagan, coasting within DRS range and not using any ERS whatsoever. Jagan, on the other hand, was down to his last 10% of energy by lap 6, and Forensic began to plan his attack. He waited until the last straight on the next lap to burn through what he had saved, to take first position. All the cars that are closest behind them had picked up time penalties, whereas the leaders were worry-free. Until lap 8, turn 8.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
Yep, Jagan got himself a 3-second time penalty, creating new worry for him as he now tries to stay in the fight. Consequently, he pits the very same lap, going for an undercut on Forensic. However, the worst happened. Jagan enters the pit lane slightly too fast, and suddenly he's now bogged down with 8 seconds of penalties. Forensic pits the next lap to minimize the effect of Jagan's undercut. On leaving the pits, he's now 1 second behind the Alfa Romeo. The next few laps saw Forensic getting slowed down by cars that were yet to pit, allowing Jagan to eventually build a 2-second lead. The black and white flag made a return when on lap 15, turn 3, Forensic picked up his first 3-second penalty, which starts to level the playing field. 5 laps later, a safety car is brought out by a crash from BA2's Williams, and immediately both win contenders pitted for new mediums. But remember Jagan's 5-second time penalty? That's now been served in the pits, so while Jagan lost track position, he now is equal, and it's all down to who crosses that line first. The green flag is waved and Jagan goes for a move down the inside into turn 1, but Forensic keeps the position. However, further frustration came for Alfa Romeo as on the third corner, Jagan gets another 3-second time penalty, and now he needs a 3-second lead on Forensic to win this. A big crash came just 1 lap later on the final chicane between Zach in the AlphaTauri and Soviet King in the Red Bull.
Oh, I've been hit! Are you kidding me?
Bringing out the chunky safety car once again. However, some funky Codemasters witchcraft meant that despite Forensic overtaking only Elite's Mercedes to take first place, illegal overtake warnings meant he had to resign to P3 and let the two go. The safety car came in, and by the end of lap 30, the McLaren and Alfa Romeo both made it past the Merc's old tyres, but now Jagan had built a 2-second lead. This battle was going right to the end. Or was it? Lap 32, turn 6, Jagan takes his final blow as he gets his final 3-second time penalty. He would now need a 6-second lead to win this. Forensic's thirst to win this on track helped him cut the gap down to less than 1 second, and on lap 33, that gap became nothing, and Forensic gets past Jagan on the final straight once again, finally sealing the deal and taking the top spot of the podium. And while the reserve driver stood on the second step, It was an astounding effort, and one that we would not let go unnoticed.